Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury. The following video is a confidential video for male participants of the audience only. If you are a female viewer, it might be a good time now to make a cappuccino, ring your girlfriend, or start vacuuming the house. This episode here won't really appeal to a female demographic. So I'd highly recommend maybe starting a few chores, maybe giving your man a surprise tonight. Please, I just want to let you know, women folk, I'll be making some special videos just for you down the track, and don't get angry with me. See you later, sweetie. Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury. Welcome to the channel Fuckers. And today I'd like to continue the series Secret Men's Business. Secret Men's Business. Now fuckers, I've been married a few times and I've been through the whole roller coaster of emotions. You gotta get a game plan when it comes to collecting watches or any collectible for that matter. You gotta get a game plan. Now fuckers, let me explain. If you are a small collector and you don't sell anything, every time you want to introduce a new piece to your collection, you need to seek permission from her indoors. Her indoors. The wife. That's not how menfolk should be doing things. What you need to do is you need to think smart. Archie has for a long time said you never buy things retail at new prices. You become a bit of a horse trader or wheeler dealer. You buy and you sell. Buy, sell. It's like the old shell game. And at the end of time, you have more than you originally started with. Now fuckers, I gotta tell you, I gotta be completely brutally honest. The best way, the best modus operandi is to tell your wife you are buying and selling as a bit of a hobby, as a bit of a way to make a little bit of money. That way, when you're buying stuff, it's not a splurge on yourself, it's an investment in the business. And when you sell a piece, it's not just go out and have an orgy with the funds. No, that's seed capital for the next investment. Now fuckers, I can't stress this enough. You have to tell the wife you do a bit of buying and selling to enable you to have some nice luxury goods. Whether it's wristwatches, fountain pens, cameras, it doesn't matter. You gotta toe this line. See, otherwise these women folk, they tend to think that everything you make is part of a communal pool to share. Now, you know, I don't want to lecture you menfolk on the realities of life, but these women, you know, they can get nasty, and I'll tell you something a very wise 71-year-old told me. He said, you know, Archie, these women, they're all bitches. And that's what can happen. They can get very, very nasty over some of your consumer choices. Now, I really think it's so much better to just tell her you're buying and selling And that way there, when you get a new watch, you don't need to say to her, hey, I bought a new watch. You don't need to go to her and say, excuse me, would it be okay if I buy a Rolex No Date Submariner? You don't need to explain anything. You just wheel and deal. That's what you need to do, fuckers. You need to do a bit of wheeling and dealing. And that's also a perfect excuse to get out of the house. Oh, honey, I gotta go and look at something that someone's selling. And that gives you a perfect out. A perfect out of the house to do other things. And this is very important. The wheeler dealing. And that's what you got to do. I've always found it more successful. Instead of just saying, oh, I like watches and I collect a few and yada, yada, yada. It's best to say, I'm a bit of a horse trader. I buy and sell a few pieces. And yeah, I try and make a little bit of money. Occasionally you could take her out to a meal and say, oh, that's the bit of the profit that I've had from the trading business. That way there, she doesn't need to know your inventory. She doesn't need to know what's coming and going. You got to have your own pool of cash. And if you do have a windfall, that's money you can use for things for yourself. You never give them the nitty gritty details because it's none of their fucking business. So, secret men's business, fuckers, you got to tell her you're a wheeler dealer, bit of a trader. You buy and sell a few pieces. It's no big deal. I make a little bit of money. Nothing fantastic. Hey, if it was so fantastic, I'd do it full time. You gotta do this because otherwise every fucking purchase. Oh, can I have permission? Fuck me dead, you're not in grade school. You've got to be a fucking man about things. You've got to be able to just fucking do what you fucking want. And I mean, Jesus Christ, would you want to ask a woman every time you want to buy or upgrade or trade or swap? It's just fucking hassle. It's fucking hassle. So, fuckers, I highly advise you to tell your women folk that you're a bit of a wheeler dealer. You buy and sell watches to help pay. You only purchase second hand and you sell. You only buy used pieces. And it's just to make a bit of money so you could take her out and buy her the occasional dress. That's a great line to spin those fuckers. It's a great line. And you've got to do this because that business can also give you the perfect excuse to actually buy watches that she doesn't need to know about. Now men folk, you know, I've always said there's many things you need to do. Maybe have a separate credit card which she doesn't know about. Maybe have some, you need to have your own stash of cash, fuckers. You need to have your own stash. Now, start off, you may have to use borrowed money. Yep, I've been there. I've fucking been there. Don't like borrowing money. Now, I've reduced my credit card debt. I'm down to one card and it's coming down. But I needed a start. I needed that seed capital. So I highly recommend to you fuckers, tell her you're a bit of a wheeler dealer, horse trader. Perfect cover. Then you don't need to explain what comes in, what goes out. It's just, women aren't your best friend, okay? You think, oh, I like to talk to her about... She's not fucking interested. She's only interested what she can get out of the arrangement. So fuckers, please, take my advice. Tell her you're a wheeler fucking dealer. And you'll have a happy and contented life. I'm ArchieLuxury, discussing secret men's business. Please keep this confidential. Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury and welcome to the ArchieLuxury channel. I'd like to introduce you to a fantastic website I found the other day, Jube Jewels. Welcome to the glamorous world of Jube Jewels. Their pieces combine the timeless glamour of a bygone era with a little modern day wearability. And Jube jewels are all about fantasy rather than reality, and their jewels are chosen rather than invested, admired rather than shown off. Most importantly though, Jube jewels are supposed to be worn rather than hidden in a safe. Jube Jewel Designs develops and assembles fine jewelry using Swiss AAA high-grade cubic zirconia, and they combine this in a fantastic setting which is either 925 sterling silver, platinum plating, or 18 karat rose gold plating. Jube Jewels wants the average person to feel like $1 million with our high-end designs. If our jewelry were made from real diamonds, they would be priced in the high hundreds of thousands of dollars. So get the look, the feel of high-end jewelry without the high-end price tag. Jube Jewels, highly recommended by the ArchieLuxury channel and ArchieLuxury personally. Jube Jewels, every man's answer to his woman's needs.